Welcome guys to a Friday incentives video. Today we're going to go over some of the RAM incentives that are available nationwide right now and comparing that with some of our competitors. You're looking at RAM, GM, and Ford. Right now, RAM is offering some of the most aggressive incentives we've seen all year. And if you're not paying attention, you're leaving money on the table, especially if you're going to dealerships and you're shopping around, whether you're shopping in store or you're shopping online. Make sure you're looking at all the available incentives, both online and with your local rep. So first off, financing, right? We're seeing a lot of rates as low as 0% for select models, and you're going to get low APR options across the board, right? The second is, straight cash, right? Ram has thousands of rebates on select trucks right now for straight cash options. Now, if you compare that with Ford or GM, most of what you're seeing there is high rates or shorter term promos, not as aggressive across the board. On top of that, you're seeing a lot of recalls coming out of both Ford and GM, right? On the Ford side, we just saw 1.4 million vehicles in recall from the 2015, 2016 models. That's pretty crazy. If you have those types of models, bring them into RAM. We can trade them in, get you a trade-in value, and get you a brand new truck with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. There is no other, brand out there that's doing 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. That's best in class. Ford and GM, they have incentives too, but a lot of them are more trim specific and or tied to very specific configurations, which you're not going to see that usually with RAM. Usually it's across the board. Where this gets interesting, right, is and where RAM is really winning is a lot of the incentives are stackable, right? You get 2.9% APR for 72 months, plus the 3,500 cashback allowance, plus no monthly payments for 90 days, right? And that's on select 1,500 models. Now, if you're looking at heavy duty trucks, 2,500, 3,500, this matters even more because as a commercial business or a nonprofit, there are coupons out there, there are incentives out there that are going to get you a much better deal than GM or Ford. So when you stack these incentives, you get lower rates, you get cash incentives, and there's commercial programs as well. So RAM is extremely competitive right now against virtually anything that Ford and GM is putting out, and they're backing it with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So bottom line is right now, you got three things working in your favor with RAM, right? Low interest rates, cash on the hood, and stackable incentives. So as you guys might know, I'm in Southwest Florida, and South Florida, Tampa to West Palm Beach down. If you need a vehicle in that area, reach out to me, 734-604-6584, or just DM me on here, and I can set you up with any of the 28 dealers within my territory. And, if you're nationwide and you're seeing this, I can also help you. We have, RAM small business reps across the nation, and I work with them all. There's a lot of options out there, guys. And if you're looking at a new truck or a new work van, RAM is where you want to be. And one last thing I'll leave you guys with is something easy that you guys can take advantage of as part of RAM's commercial and business side is BusinessLink. Any RAM dealership that is a BusinessLink dealer, you're going to get a lot of benefit. If you have questions about the BusinessLink program, give me a shout, send me a DM, or give me a call. Right. If you want to keep up to date with incentives that are coming out for RAM, GM, Ford, how they stack up against each other, and just want to be on top of some of the new futures and new things that are dropping, subscribe, drop a like, and comment. See you guys in the next video.